Boxing? What'd it be? I don't know. Shut up and see. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My life has been really out of whack lately. I've been going between Tennessee and Illinois. I just got back. I went and I cleaned my house out. It feels like I'm moving 3 times. And I can't quite get in sync. So I thought I'd take this opportunity, since someone made the awesome suggestion of doing a live unboxing, that's what I would do, just to make the whole Jeff Word life sync up into a moment so we could all move forward together. So you might remember I unboxed my Butcher Boy lettered edition, and I wanted to make it the first book I unboxed in Tennessee, which I did, but I wanted to pair it up with the Jeff Word Stout, which I couldn't because my Jeff Word Stout was left back in Chicagoland. So, today, I get to get that paired up. The pairing of Butcher Boy and Jeff Word Stout. It's going to be a beautiful thing because I took, when I left for Chicago, so I had to go back and get the house ready. There's a lot of crap left, and I filled my garage. We're getting the house ready to sell. So if you ever want to buy the Jeff Word Studio and Museum, you can. It'll be on the market soon. So I went back to do that. Well, the day I left Tennessee, my Butcher Boy Artist Editions showed up, plural, because, you know, super fan. And a whole new shipment of Rapture Brewing arrived the day I left Tennessee. Hello, what's up, Cat House? You're here for my very first live unboxing. What can I say? So, I left, I took off, and it was sitting here. So I went back and I worked my ass off for a week. And then I came back with nowhere to sit down because, you know, the ass is gone. And I can finally pair up the Butcher Boy with, let's check in with the Magic Dump Bucket live. What do you have for me today, Magic Dump Bucket? Oh, the rarest of the rare Jeff Word Stout live in Tennessee. Nice. So, yes. I unboxed the surprise lettered edition. I did not expect to get a lettered Butcher Boy gift from Paul Suntup. Eternally grateful. That book goes with me everywhere I go. If you saw my live last week, then you know I took it with me. And that's how attached I am to it. So I am now doing the artist editions, and then I will be doing the numbered edition when it becomes available. In my haste, I poured like that. I'm going to let it settle because every sip of Jeff Word Stout is worth relishing, enjoying to the fullest, and I don't want to spoil even one sip because they're gone. The Jeff Word Stout's done. He brewed it all. So this is like sacred. This is sacred juice. This is religion. Do you understand? This is religion. Let me get my skull ring on. You don't know that because when I usually do unboxings, it's all recorded. So I can stop the tape and put my ring on. Let's get on with it, shall we? We've been here before. But it's so fun to have you with me live. I don't know. It's just something different about it. Oh. Also, I think I mentioned I'm getting a remark from David Lupton. A Butcher Boy remark. He's not doing them in the books. He's doing a separate sheet of paper, so it's really not a true remark, but it is an original piece of art. And if you have to ask why I bought 2 Butcher Boys, then you don't know about me. What you know about me? What you know? There's a shadow that makes it look funky, but there's nothing funky about it. Double stacked box. Double stacked. So the Butcher Boy bookmark right there. I already have one. And the double stacked box, which is until you go hardcore with Suntup, you don't get one of these. You got to go hardcore with Suntup. So this should be an embroidered patch that you get to put on your Suntup jacket and just put it there to show your bona fides. Your bona fides. So these go over there. And here we are. Now I'm just going to show you one because there's no sense in going through both of them. And just to be clear, neither one of these are for sale. There's that awesome, look at that, Butcher Boy, the Butcher Boy. And in that font, I love it. I forgot what the font's called, but it's highly recommended. Highly recommended font. It fits. Hello, number one. Good to see you from Oaklawn. Oh, don't I know it. So, the slipcase there. Okay, this is annoying. This shadow's annoying. I don't know what to do about it. I'll fix it. You know, if this was a recorded one, I would just fix it. And cut tape and rearrange things. But this is the stand. Hey guys, I'm live. See? These are things I could cut out, but we're live, so that gives it a thrill, doesn't it? So there's the texture. I'm going to take a closer picture of it at the end because that shadow is not so much fun. It's not so much fun, but I'll do my photos at the end and you'll get to see a better image of it. Gosh, just the fact that this book exists is amazing. And so here's the art that isn't in any other edition. It's on the dust jacket. And it's right here. There it is. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Professor Terry. You're in class now. You're taking notes. You're writing these things down. Look at that. I mean, I love the expression he got of Francie Brady. It's like just this triumphant look on his face. It's amazing. Oh, the joys of going live. My kids don't ever want to appear on camera, but their voices do. They like to get in there somehow. Their little voices. Although I did try to incorporate them into the live unboxings, into the unboxings before. They asked me to take those videos down in a formal cease and desist letter. So there's the dust jacket. I needed to get it just for this reason, just for the David Lupton art, but also, yeah, this is one I'm going to collect all editions of. Oh, man. This board feels delicious. It feels delicious. Oh, look, I'll just do that and you don't get the shadow. Oh, that feels delicious. Now, I didn't know there was a black silhouette of a strung up pig on it. Because, when you butcher them, that's what you do. But, oh, it has a lot more texture than it appears to have. I think that's the only way I could say it. And it feels amazing. It feels like a higher end edition. And yeah, I'm bonkers for that title font. And the end papers, there they are. There's Francie working in the slaughterhouse. Or abattoir. Right? Isn't that another word for slaughterhouse? Abattoir. Am I wrong? The text is set in study and folk. Study and folk. So the title fonts, which is the Butcher Boy there, is the title font. And then the text body font. The body text is that. This, of course, the artist edition, signed by David Lupton, a limitation of 1,000. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful edition. I bought two. Okay, I'll tell you why I bought two. I bought two because I wanted to get one remarked, and I thought David Lupton would draw directly in the book, but he'd since changed course. He's a little nervous about doing it that way. He wanted to do it on a separate piece of acid-free archival quality paper that you can tip in if you would like. Hey, Darren. I was just off to bed, but I'll leave the stream on, so yeah, I'll lull you to sleep. I don't have my computer set up, so the comments have to be read off my phone. I'll lull you to sleep. I'll make white noise sounds at the very end of this. And I don't know how you'll notify me that you are asleep, but I'll just keep going. So stay tuned for that, everybody. And again, this is amazing artwork. And so I reached out to David Lupton, and if you've seen my interview with him, he talks about the original piece he was doing for the end. So when I requested my remark, I told him, do that one. And he asked me for my address, and he's sending it. I assume I haven't gotten a shipping notice. I'm dying to see that piece of art, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I probably will put it in the tray case with the letter. I don't think I have the cojones to tip it in with the glue. I'd be too terrified to do that. But that's why I had two artist editions. I was going to let one have the remark and one just be a regular reading copy. But there's nothing regular about this edition. This is beautiful. It reminds me, the boards and the feel of them reminds me a little bit of I Am Legend, the artist gift edition, back when they were called such things, of I Am Legend. That's the texture of the boards. It just calls to mind off the top of my head. That'd be a good comparison. But I didn't know there was a black silhouette embossed pig. Awesome touch. Just, like I said, the fact that this book exists is amazing. Even if Paul Suntup just did artist editions and never touched a grade above, would have been amazing. But wow. There are still copies available. I don't know how many. I haven't checked in a hot minute. I think there were like 60 some. I don't know what that number is at now, but you definitely should get this one. You should read it. Patrick McCabe is a giant in Irish literature, a force of words, and deserves your attention. So if you've never read Patrick McCabe, you're denying yourself a literary giant, and he's still with us, and it's amazing. So I'm reading Pogue Mahone right now. It's his newest book, written in free verse. It's bonkers. I have 3 copies of it. I have the hardcover signed, the ARC, and the paperback first edition right there. Amazing stuff. This is his best work of what I've read, and I've read most of his work, and it is glorious. It's a triumph of heartbreak, and I feel like I've preached it every time, and I will continue to preach it every time. But this is of course, one of my favorite artist editions. It is really beautifully done, and I can't get over these boards. I don't know what how I'd describe them, but they definitely feel a grade above the normal artist editions. Just my opinion. I am heightened. I'm heightened. I'm hyper heightened because I'm chasing the dragon here with this. I didn't get your comment. Goodness. Oh wait, what? Your comment appeared for a second. Let me see what it said. Let me see what you said. Oh my God. I saw your competition on the blade itself. I was lucky enough to order one before it sold out in like 7 minutes. Oh, yes. So that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. So this is my very first unboxing, live unboxing. I enjoyed it. I think it had a heightened quality to it. Oh, and the dust jacket, super thick. There, it feels like I have 2 dust jackets, but it's super thick. Look at that art, man. Oh man. There's the man himself, Patrick McCabe. Look at that art. David Lupton. I can't wait to share my remark or my original art with you all on the channel very soon. And yes, like I said, the texture on this, it feels like it's animal hide. Evening number 1. Yeah. awesome, awesome stuff. Oh, so I would recommend you get it. I think this is a book history will look back on fondly, and I know all of Ireland and all of literature look fondly on it as it is right now. So go get it. I am amazingly happy to have it. Oh, yes, fits nicely. If you put a little Mylar on there, it'll fit. Still, it'll fit sweetly. Perfect. The perfect plate served up by Suntup Editions. The perfect plate. The gourmet meal in a hot dish, in a beautiful dish. So now that I have two, I'm gonna probably show them both the slipcase out and the dust jacket out. Yeah, Darren, the slipcase is a wee bit big, but if you do the Brodart, the Mylar protection on the dust jacket, like I said, that allows for those people who do that, which I will. I'm starting to get in the habit. I did wreck a number of dust jackets because if you do it like a moron, and that's how I do most things, you can wreck it. So I'm getting better at it, and I do want to protect the dust jackets. So a little bit of Mylar, and it'll fit snugger. It'll still probably slide out real nice, but it will close that distance. So, did you get one, Darren? Are you speaking from experience that you feel it's a little too big? Because I don't know if you're going off of just the impression you get from the video. But like I said, I'm one of the last ones. Like a lot of people got them already. I've had mine for a week before I could get to unbox it. So it's been sitting in Tennessee while I was in Chicagoland, boxing up my house. I have more fun unboxing than boxing, so. Oh. Stephen King is cool? All right. Maybe he is. Yes, it's on my shelf. Oh, did you like the book? Did you read it? I love that book, so. Stephen King is kind of cool. You know what I listened to on my way to and from Chicago? Me and my daughter. I drove with her. We listened to Blood and Smoke, 3 short stories by Stephen King, read by Stephen King. It includes 1408, which is my daughter. When we got back here, she's like, yeah, we listened to 3 Stephen King stories. 2 of them were stupid. 1 was great. 1408 was the best one. And the other 2 were, eh. So that's the report. That's the unboxing. Get the book. It's an amazing book. It's beautifully done. This is an amazing artist edition. I'm glad I got 2 of them. I'm so glad. Oh, and I'm still high from the lettered, and I'm still high knowing I'm getting the numbered, and then I'm going to look on my shelf and see that set of Butcher Boys. Haven't read it yet, but like all Suntups, it's beautiful to look at. Yes. And so that's the thing. You can collect Suntup books because the story, the production quality, the art, or that you're just a collector and you want all editions from a publisher. There are some people that are like that. I know there's a few Centipede Press completists. So anyway, there are multitudes of reasons for getting Suntup books, and I pretty much adhere to all of them. I want all of the above. Story, art, production materials, quality, service, all those things. Yes, all of the above. I think Suntup is my number one. Suntup's my number one. Hello, Ian Father. Yes, I am Ian's father. I'm father of Ian is my full name. I found that reading and collecting books are 2 entirely different hobbies. Yeah, they could be. They could be. You could either be a collector, a reader, or, sometimes an investor. But that's kind of a chasing the dragon thing. Father Ian, my beloved. Well, I don't know about that. Ian's my baby child. He's like this big. He's my baby child. He's like this big. Someday he'll get all my Suntup books. Well, not all of them. I've already divvied them up. I already told the kids which Suntup books they get. Ben gets all the Hannibal Lecters. Ian gets the Road and Blood Meridian. Elsa gets the Shirley Jacksons and the Anya Allborns. And then they could fight over the rest, because that's as far as I sorted them out. I like to leave a little blood sport in there during the, I want them to fight over my legacy. I'd like them to do it while I'm alive, though. Like I'd like to see them fight over which books they get. Maybe Elsa should get Rosemary's Baby too. I don't know. I'm gonna enjoy my Jeff Ward Stout. I really enjoyed a live unboxing. It turned a regular unboxing, it's like 12 minutes, into a 20-minute video. That's kind of crazy. And I didn't monetize it yet, so you guys are all watching for free. My daughter will get my entire book collection. Chris Webster said he didn't want to leave his collection to his kids. I don't know if he's ever had. Does he have kids? I don't even know. It's not like he comes over for a barbecue, or anything. So I don't know all that much. But he wouldn't want to leave his collection to any children. He thinks it's a burden, and he's kind of right. Jeff live on a Sunday? It's a pre-Memorial Day miracle. Yes, it kind of is. I'm still going to go live tomorrow. I got to do the drawing, but that's a whole other deal. She reads more than I do. Well, that's awesome. Not to place a judgment on it, but I think kids that read are amazing. My kids are all very creative. Amazingly creative in different ways. But you're not here for that. So go get the Butcher Boy. You cannot get a Jeff Ward Stout. But tomorrow I'll debut a new Rapture Brewing beer, new to me, on the live. So check back tomorrow. I'll go live again because I'm a glutton. But that's it for now. Butcher Boy, Artist Edition. Thank you, Paul, for making that book. Thank you for making every book, but particular, that book means so much to me. And I'll never thank Paul Suntup enough for doing it. So, good night. I'll see you tomorrow if you want. Oh, thanks, Chad. Yes, I know, Chad. The shelves are dank. Tomorrow, the angle will be more like that. So come back tomorrow and I'll get the Suntups in there. See? You could do this magic wizardry live. Live! Tomorrow, go live again. Butcher Boy, Artist Edition. I will see you. I'm sorry, Lee. I gotta go. I know. You just got here, but I gotta go. Good night. See you tomorrow. I just got back from Chicago today. I'm tired. And this is how it get me fired up for a good week ahead. So I hope it gets you fired up too. Come back tomorrow, and until then, between now and then, stay frosty.